now, and consumers of electricity will pay more for electricity by the last quarter of this year due to the arrival of the barges. Well, the Deputy Minister of Power, John Jinapor, attributed the reason to the cost of fuel for the barges. The 225 megawatts power barge by Car Power is expected to arrive in the country by the end of September. The barge is one of the short-term measures by government to deal with the power crisis in the short term. Though Car Powership has hinted their cost of fuel would be the cheapest in the country, the Deputy Minister says consumers should brace themselves to pay more for fuel for the barges. The barge will run on heavy fuel oil, which per kilowatt hour will be sold between 13 to 14 cents. Let's get on the phone lines now and speak to Ishmael Ejekumhene. He's an energy analyst. Thank you very much, sir, for your time. And do you agree with the ministry about the consumers paying more for electricity when the power barges arrive?
Well, let me greet your viewers. I don't think it's a question of so much as to what the minister is saying, but what is becoming apparent that with the change in the generation mix, whereby we have more thermal plants coming on stream compared to what we used to have, the fact that prices will have to go up is inevitable, and I think we've been talking about it for some time now. So long as we have more thermal units running and contributing more to the power generation mix, we will have to pay more. But I don't know why he's linking that to the barges, because we've always known that the barges are going to generate at around between 12 and 14 cents per kilowatt hour. So that's no different from what we're already paying for some of the existing thermal plants like Asogli and stuff.
Well, but Mr. Ejekumhene, we're being told that the fuel for the barges is heavy fuel oil, which is the cheapest. So how come people or consumers are expected to pay more?
No, that's exactly what I'm explaining. I'm trying to explain that I don't understand why he's linking the need for tariffs to go up to the barges, because if what we are told, the unit cost of power generation from the barges, if there is anything to go by, then it's no different from what we already paying to Asogli and other thermal units. So yes, I think either he didn't communicate well, or I don't know what he's trying to drive at, but we've always known that the more we have thermal unit, the more tariffs, the higher the tariff we have to pay. So I wouldn't say it's because of the barges, but it's because of the changing generation mix that is warranting the tariff increase. So I think he should explain it very well to Ghanaians that it's not because of the barges per se, but it's because there's an increasing proportion of our generation is coming from thermal sources than from hydro.
All right, thank you very much. We'll leave it here. Ishmael Ejekumhene is an energy analyst.